Hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Avon. Now in the last episode we set up the blue engine kind of item. It's called a super magnetic ring used for belts and rail ejectors. Today we're going to use the rail ejectors, I think, but first we have a tiny bit of tidying up to do. Let's remove some resources. A little birdie told me that I messed up the ratio. I need more plastic makers. So let's check. 1 plastic every 3 seconds and 2 plastic every 6 seconds. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio, and we have a 1-to-2 ratio. So we need to double up on the plastic. So thank you for that. That's yeah, it's not good. So that might be part of why science is going so slow. One of the other things is that we're missing a couple of inserters here, or sorters, which they are called in this game. So let's make those just slightly upgrading the belt there, and then out and out. So that should increase this production by 20%. I think it's 12, because that's where we talked about not being able to see at a glance. Now we also have a lot of red science, so I'm going to prioritize. I guess, yeah, we have a full belt now. I don't think this side eats a full belt. This one eats to a second, and this one eats to a second, but that's going up to 4 a second. So we have 4 a second and 2 a second. That's 6 a second. That's a full belt, actually, full of the old belts. Yeah, so we need to not prioritize. We need to just increase. So let's wait, what am I doing? Let's turn off this. Sure. And then we add some machines. I think to align them the best way, I guess we're going to use a tiny bit of landfill to and need foundation support. So let's do that. Let's just make it sand and not pavement. Let's see, and then this bit. I think that's enough. Let's see, 1, 2, and no. Wait, what? Is this completely desynced? Is this one of those weird things where they look so sync here, but they aren't? Oh yeah, I remember we talked about this. So then 1 and a 2. It's not going to look very nice, is it? No, but that's fine. So the last one we're going to build on the other side. Let's see. Let's remove this as well. And then we need to move this belt. And then we need some, let's see, surface formation mode. I feel like it lays foundation like outside of where we put it, because this machine is bigger than 2, but we have room. So yeah, that's better, much better. So what's this? This is plastic, and this is the belt we want to do the looping of. So that's here, 1 up, 1 down, and mate. And then we have the oil going here. Did we need anything else? Let's see. This belt goes here. Yeah. So let's see how we did this. This is one of those things, right? No, it's simpler than that. So here is probably a very easy one. In, and in. Yeah, this wasn't too difficult because they're misaligned. Misalignment makes it easier to do the sorting. That I was going to say inserting and sorter, that whole shebang, but sorting, I'm not sure if I like to verbify that one, but we'll see. Maybe we're used to it. So let's see. There we go. I guess we need one more here. Yeah. And here, and this one, these ones need the sorting. No, doesn't feel right to use that word. That probably means I'm going to remember it, and I'm going to use it anyway, even if it feels wrong every time. So, we need the outsorting as well. That doesn't work as well as outserting. Well, that's not a word either. I'm just full of non-words today. Okay, so one more thing. We need more coal. And we also need to see that all of these are working. But why, inserter? Why? Why are you just outside? Let's do one of these. I like to have some of these around because I have a tendency to, well, not land, for instance, which I haven't done in a while. Or if I run out of power, it's nice to have one of these close by. Then again, if it was here, I could have just ninja'd some stuff off the oil belt as well. So, are we doing okay here? We are doing great on the oil. I feel like it's a bit of a waste that everything isn't running at full speed because we still need a bit of power. But I'm not going to build more power now. I'm going to wait until we get the solar sails. And let's see, I knew there was coal down here, but there's one up here as well, and that's kind of perfect. So I'm just going to add the coal to this. So the coal thing is it eats 2 a second to spit out 1. So, and we know that it needs 6 a second. So let's just do a 12 column. Yeah, that sounds good. And because we have the North Pole to the north, obviously, but this way is to the north, we can make it very easily like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And belt. And let's see, how do we do this belt? I guess since it's green, we can just merge wherever. I don't want to do it like this though, because that will prioritize the other belt. So if we, let's see, let's stop there for now. If we move this belt, then we can put it in here. I think I'm going to do that. So this belt, they have a sound for the deleting now. So I actually don't have to make a sound. Not that I usually do, I think. I don't know. Ah, that's funny. If I drag it here, it will make a corner. If I drag it here, it will end up on this tile. No matter what, but it's different. So let's do the small band because that looks good. And then this one, this, grab it. There. Goes here and in. Good. So, and this one is going to prioritize the new one. So when that blue dot pops, we click it. And then we go build the rest while our bots are having fun. So we didn't set the recipe, did we? No. Oh no. I know I'm being very dramatic when it comes to that. But yeah, it feels very dramatic. It's suffering. Oh, missing as well. That's suffering as well. Woe is me. And actually not, because I really enjoy this game. This is so much fun. So here we go. We are running out of power. Maybe one of the power poles can reach. No. But then we'll make it reach. There. Make it reach us. Yeah, that works. Sure. So we need much mining, I think. So we're going to try to get as many of these as possible. Let's see. Here. And here. Let's see if that's enough. We aren't charging really quick anymore, but I think we... Is that this? No. This. Mecha fuel power. Okay, I don't think this helps. But we have a quite large power thing, and the drones need power, yeah. So we have a lot of buffer to go on, I guess. So here we... Is that aligned? I think it is. Yes. So let's just connect like so. And does this one hit? It's hard to see the icon, and it didn't. Okay, so we need a power pole there. And then we need power poles for this whole array. Let's try to hit all of them. I think one of the reasons for me missing a few things with the power poles once in a while is because the field shifts a tiny bit when you place it. Because when you place something, say here, it will lower the ground to almost sea level. Let's look at that. Boop, yeah. And when that does, I think it kind of shifts some of it, like in practice as well. Because I have had towers that I see the line, but after I place, the line disappears because for some reason it ends up too far away. Let's see, copy, paste, and pasting. I should stand inside a power thing while doing this. Paste and paste. Good. So I'm going to pretend this is enough, but I didn't count. 9, 14, 20. 20 times 30 a minute is 10. Wait, 20 times 30 a minute is 600 a minute, 10 a second, and we need 12. But that's fine. I'm not going to landfill or anything for that. I think this is good. It's going to, yeah, it's going to stack up. Then this is going to stack up. Then I guess since that one is prioritized, or it only goes to this one can be prioritized for the red. So this, all of the new stuff combined with actual ratios. I hope I didn't mess up the other ones. That's going to make for more science. And it looks like we don't have enough mining of titanium either. So that's a big issue. That's going to be, yeah, a thing we need to fix. But I was going to do the sails today. So there are ways to do that. One of them, let's see. Oh, let's land. Let's actually get some power. I don't know where we are. This is... I do not recognize this place. It's the stuff we made in the previous episode. So I haven't landed in the middle of that before, I think. This is the mall. The mall is... I feel safe inside the mall. So, buildings. We are going to need these to fire them up. That's fine. We're going to need these to utilize them on the science part. Before we start shooting them up, I want to research the life. They last for 180 seconds. That's half an hour. But with the yellow science we have now, we can give them 150, 150 and 300 seconds. That's 600 seconds. So that's a decent amount. So it goes from 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I think they go all the way up to an hour. 900, 1200 and 600. So that's 1800 and that's an hour. Yes, 3600. There's also this. This is a bit... I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's the total combined energy from solar sails and the Dyson Sphere. I think 70% of that is lost. So by researching this, you make it more efficient. And let's see, 10% each for 5-6 levels, and then 15, and then 15. Okay, so it's probably a multiplier for every research. It's probably not additive, because then it will go to negatives. Anyway, I'm going to start doing these. There we go. That was an explanation for that. And it looks like the power is blinking. Oh, the power is struggling. Because we turned on the science again now, didn't we? So where's our power plant? Did it work, the stuff we did last time? It did. It did. Nice. This looks good. I like it. So we are going to need the cannons that we already made. These, that's fine. We don't need these until we have an actual swarm though. And these are the solar sails. So they need graphene. We already made a tiny bit of it. And then we need this photon combiner. And to make those, we need a bunch of glass and green chips, or a rare resource, which I don't have access to, and green chips. So this is basically going to need a bunch of stone and a bit of iron and copper, a tiny bit of copper. So I'm thinking, how about we make this on a different planet and launch them from a different planet? Because this planet, as we know, is a satellite planet. It rotates around this, or orbits, and that means we'll have a solar eclipse quite often, because the planet will end up between us and the sun. So shooting up the solar sails won't happen as often as we'd like to, because the cannons can't find the sun. And one of these, this is the one we already have. This one has 2 million stone. It's not that one, because one of them, this one, yes, had a whole bunch of stone. It doesn't have that much iron, but I think it has enough for solar sails, because every sail is 2 iron, I think. So after 600 1,000 solar cells, we might have to import some iron. And this place has a high wind energy ratio. So while we are building all of this, we aren't messing with our system. But let's see. So this was stone, 2 iron and 1 copper. But we also need this. And that's coal, and it's also oil and water. We can't get this on that planet. But there is an advanced recipe that requires fire ice, which we also can't get. But our planet has it, at least. So my plan is we ship graphene. Yeah, that was my plan. We ship graphene and then we build it up there. So let's look into that, and let's get some fuel for this bloody mech. Here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here I thought we were moving on to proper fuel. Let's make some more of the proper fuel. We aren't obtaining a lot of titanite though, but enough to get some science running. How much science is running? Let's see. Oh, it's lower than 1 lab running now, actually. A bit more. Let's do. Oh, yeah. So it's fluctuating a bit. But here's the big issue. Maybe we need to ship this as well. So it's nice to be able to do that. So let's make a logistation here, I think. Or here maybe, so it's a bit more out of the way and also gets easy access to them all. Yeah, that's better. We need to make them though. So that means we need these. We have a bunch. These we don't have, but I think we have them in a box here. Yes. Good. And then we need processors and titanium. We gave all our titanium away to fuel, so let's take some back. Let's take some fuel as well. And let's see if we have enough of these. Oh yes. Many. Nice. And those need green chips, and green chips we have in a box. So let's make more of the processors. And 1 and 2. That's good. So we have 1. Oh, and we need a few ships for that as well. Let's make 10. Nice. Do we have more of the steel thing? Let's say over here. We don't. And what are you missing? Everything. Okay, so we need more titanium. But I guess by building a logi station here, we can also get titanium to this location. So that's good. My current worry is that when we place this, power is going to go to a place we don't want it to go. But I'm thinking maybe if we, let's see, if we reroute the power a bit, maybe we can put the power only in that one. Can we? No, we can't remove stuff from space. So this is something we have to remember. Let's see. Power to glass. Gone. And that, yeah, this is working the base completely. This is like now we don't use the new power plant at all. But it was part of the plan here. So let's see. Where do we want it? I think we want it on the edge here. There. And then we need to power it. And the power needs to be connected to here. So this did we No, it's a different 13%. Yeah, it just drains so bloody much, I guess. Demand. Why does it demand 100? Isn't this the only thing that's connected now? Yeah. Does this mean that the power plant itself is... I'm going to test this. It's draining 40 megawatts itself, so it's like it's producing 50. That's not much. Then again, it might also produce a lot of extra hydrogen, so it can actually supply more, but still this is charging nicely though, so that's helpful. We just paused the factory for a bit, and we need a squiggly belt to go there. Well, we don't have, it doesn't have to be squiggly, but I think to get there we need to squiggle it a bit. Yeah, so yeah, we have to definitely have to squiggle it a bit here and here. This is weird, but when we get the new 2 a second is probably fine. 2 a second. Let's see. 2 a second means 4 sales a second. Yeah, that's good. This isn't 2 a second because you're so slow. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Let's overcharge it a bit, see how that works. It doesn't. So this is why I want the, let's put it here, because it's temporary. I like using that word, temporary. I wonder how long this is going to last. So I guess this can just charge itself, but I'm going to slow it down and I'm going to connect the base again. And then we look at the base and see. It is definitely struggling. So that's that. We need a bunch of sails now. So what do we need to build a bunch of sails? We need a bunch of assemblers, we need a bunch of smelters, and we need a bunch of assemblers, and we need the 5 cannons. Cannons, yes. I'm going to keep the logistic vessels to place in this up there, the station. And then we need one more thing, and that would be the wind power, because that place is going to run on wind. So 60 of them, 59 of them. I guess all of these of them are going to have to do. So let's quickly see. We need more belts. Always need more belts apparently. We need more of these. We use more inserters than I expected. I thought that a stack of 300 would make it further than it does. Than it did. Than it has done did. And there we go. But when I think about it now, of course it doesn't last that long. So that's 2 stacks, right? Yes. Probably won't need that many. And then the belts. Good. So is this okay to go up there with? I think it is. I think it is. This is going to be cool. And also one thing we need to remember is to bring down some of these. If not, we're going to have to make them down here as well, and I don't want to. Other than that, do we need anything like this? I don't think so. No, but I'm going to bring a stack just in case. Because we made it, and I'm happy with it, and I want it. So, fuel, no. And, oh, power poles, we only have half a stack. And why aren't you running? Oh, it's because of the output. I saw the yellow there, but of course it doesn't run because the output is full. So let's go to Corona 2. Corona Borealis. Corona means crown in Spanish. So it's the crown of the Borealis, which is a bit more beautiful than what most people associate with Corona right now. I hope I'm doing the correct thing by making this on a different planet, but since we like have the ability in this game, I find it a bit fun. And also, I didn't check the, let's see, the axial thing on this one is huge. So that means we probably have a massive shift in summer and winter time on this one. So I guess we just place them, the cannons, maybe like close to the equator so they can shoot half of the time at least. But we'll see. So we need stone. I guess no matter where we go on this planet, we get stone. So here and here and yeah, this is the location. So where are we? Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely the location, and we are heading straight towards it. We have some titanium here as well, so if we get... Is this... Yeah. So if we get loads of power on this planet, which I guess we will, because the solar power is going to be quite neat. So stone, iron, copper, and then we need to import stuff. So let's start by setting this up. I think we can set it up here. And then we do the power thing. So the power will... I'm just going to make a line, I think. 3. Now, to align these, let's see. I'll do one more, then I'll show. This one is in the cross. So the next one will be 9 from it. So it will not be in the cross. It will be one closer, but not one closer than that. So you can like place them quite quickly if you go 1 from, 2 from, 3 from, 4 from, and online. I guess that was more explanation than was needed, but 1 from, 2 from, 3, 4, and on the line. And the same here, 1 from, and then 2 from, but I'm going to do the whole row. Let's see, here, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the line. I don't know how much these actually make. Strength 150%. So as we see, the logistics station is being a bully and a meanie to our power system, but that was kind of part of the plan right now. There, and then we go 2 from, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and on. There we go. And there we go. I'm going to place the last 15 as well. So we have all the power I think this gives us all the power we need. But I call it an educated guess, but I don't really have a clue. I always think that we have enough power in games like this and then we don't. So, but this time I think we have enough power, but we probably don't. It's funny how that works, because I actually believe it every time. And wow, that looks neat. It's a big solar farm. 100% satisfaction. Ooh, nice. So when this fills up, it will stop using a lot of power. But I guess we can already start importing some of the stuff. Yeah. Sweet. So that's the graphene part. Now, we aren't making a lot of graphene, and that's completely fine, because we will make it up here when we get to the mining of the things. But that's here. That's now, actually. If we just did some science, we could get there. This is very expensive on the yellow science, but we could probably... Oh, it's dark here at night, and it's so flat. Proper deserty planet. So, our location doesn't have enough iron, does it? I guess the planet doesn't have enough iron. It's fine though, because we have... Yeah, they're pretty close. So, we need green chips. So let's start by making those. Let's place this one on this side and this one on this side. That's a nice hit. 6 and 8. Yeah, that's good. And if this is, let's see, 6 and 8, that's 14. That's 7 a second. Yes, it's 7 a second, and that's fine. So let's, I think it's fine at least. One of these is 2 iron. So 7 a second means 7 rails a second, because it's 2 each, but we make 2. So that's overkill, that's more than enough. So let's make exactly 7. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recipe 5, 6, and 7. And here we go. Moving my hand. Oh, such a struggle. And there we go. Then we connect the iron input. And I guess we loop around to merge. Good. And then we have the output here. And we do the same for the copper. Loads of copper though. We only need half the amount of copper. So if we can get one that has 7. Oh, I want the 8. Yes. That's such a fun mini game, I guess. So if this one smelts up, they can meet here, and then we have a few machines. Let's see. Let's actually make it on a line. So here, put one down, so we cover this. One, set the recipe. And of course we don't have the butter, but help! We want to set the recipe. Right. And I set the wrong recipe? I don't know. I probably copied from these. 2, 3, 4. 4? Yeah, let's do 6, but 4 is enough. And then we go here and here. I like the 6 in a row thing because that's a full Mark 1 belt, which I guess doesn't make sense when we aren't using Mark 1 belts still. So yeah, I just want to acknowledge that it's an arbitrary number. It doesn't make sense. But the 6 smelters in a row feels like a full array, even though it isn't. Now that one will irk some people. Yes, it will. Power. And power, does it hit all of them? No, we need 2. 2. Then we do the power. Oh, that's a nice location between the mines. Hooray. And this one is bigger. This one is 7, so might as well place 2 right away. And inserters. So none of this is powered right now because I want to charge the logistics station as much as possible before we connect this stuff. And we don't need a buffer of this yet anyway. And it's charging quite nicely, and it is getting some stuff we need. So how many of these a second do we want to make? I guess we decided on what? On the capacity for iron we had. I remember thinking some numbers. So it's 1 to 1 and it's 7. 7 is such a ridiculous number though, because it's an odd number. But 7 iron a second means how many green chips? 7 green chips. Okay, so it's quite simple, but it doesn't fit with the machines. So let's do 4 green makers. And that would be here. Let's set the recipe. 2, 3, and 4. And that's 8 a second. These are here. And then we have the inserters. I'm looking forward to see how this works. I hope that by doing this on a different planet, we will like magically solve our power problems down at the first planet. But I'm a bit worried that it won't. But it will help. It won't hurt, at least. I like that. Yeah, I think I like the idea of using this planet, and it looks neat because the planet is so flat. It's in darkness now, so it's awkward to see. So let's check it out while we have the sunshine soon. But if we make 7 of these a second, then we need to make 14 of the triangles a second. And we also need 1 every 3 seconds, so that's 21 photon machines. Twen 21? That's too many. I'm not going to make 21 of these. 7 I'm going to make. 21, 7, that's 14. So that's, oh, we can't even supply the glass with that, because the glass is 3. So how about we make a full belt of stone, and then we math from there. It doesn't matter if the others are a bit overkill. So we need glass, and glass is 2 stone for 1. So we start by making 12 glass smelters. So that would be, let's see, let's make those here. Here. We probably need glass from both here and here, maybe, I don't know. So you make the glass, and that's the only thing that needs the smelters, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 12. I guess 30 of these in a row is going to be a full array, which is a lot. And belt. Good. And which side? I guess this belt is going this way. So this is what, 6 glass a second only? I think it is. Yeah, 6 glass a second. So 6 glass a second means 4 machines, because 2 machines is 3 glass a second. So 4 machines to make prisms. 4 machines. So I guess we can start like here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, we can't, because then we don't have these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Then we can do some inserting. We can do some sorting. That's never getting old, is it? The whole inserter, sorter, insorter thing. I wonder how many years before this item is like universally called an inserter because of Factorio, or if something like that happens, if there becomes a universal standard in the, well, in the actual universe, because that's where we are right now. The actual universe. There we go. So now we have those. The next thing we need is these. So 4 machines that makes these means 1 every second, and this one eats 2 every 3 seconds. So 2 machines is, no, 3 machines is 2 every second. 3 machines is 2 every second, and we make 4 every second. So we need 6 machines. Let's see. This recipe makes 2 every 2 seconds, and this eats 2 every 3 seconds. So 6 machines, yes. So then let's go this way. Go back here. And here is where we are going to need these as well. So let's pull them out here. And I guess we, wait, no, let's not do that. Let's pull them out so we actually hit. Let's see, let's hit here, I think. So let's pull them out here instead. Yeah, that's better, much better. We are using so much space for this now, which is completely okay with me. So 6 machines, 1, and then set the recipe. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we need the last bit, and that's this. So we eat 1 every 4 seconds. And with 6 machines, we make 2 every second. We make 2 every second. So 4 machines, we need 8 machines of the solar sails. And that's... Oh, This is wrong. I'm belting it wrong. Stop belting it wrong, me. So this belt is all, well, wrong because I'm belting it wrong. I'm glad I didn't get further than that before I noticed, because I'm expecting someone was screaming at their screens then. So you can stop screaming now. You just need a big belt here. And there. I like this way of painting belts. I like it a lot more than the Factorio way. I guess Factorio had some patches, so you can do it a bit like that now as well. I don't know. It's been a while. Factorio does many things correct though, so I'm not trying to complain because, you know, it's incredible, it's amazing. Let's see. Here we go. And in. And in. Okay, so now we have, it was going to be 8 machines, right? So we set it up like so. And then we get this belt here. Good, good. And then we go like so. And then we ship them down to the machines along the equator, I think. And on the solar swarm, they last for an hour, so I don't think it matters too much that they can't fire them completely evenly, because it will fluctuate some, I guess, but not that much. We might do like a localized port, because it looks like we do have enough power for it, so we can put some cannons on the other side of the planet as well. So that would be the solar sails. So 8 of these machines will make 4 a second. So the belts are completely okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then all of this needs power. And this needs stone. We didn't set up the mining. Okay. So let's set up the mining for the stone. Let's see. Sure. There. Let's see. 5, 4, 5. And there. There. Okay. Good. So I wonder if the power is going to be enough, but I actually think so. Well, I always think so. We've decided that, or we have talked about that already. So let's see, we just do the power here, and then here, here, and there. And do we dare connect? I think we do. Oh. Boom. 100% satisfaction, because we didn't actually connect anything except for the machines that doesn't work yet. Oh, that's a good one. It connects everything. So what happens now? 100% satisfaction. This is going to run up quite soon because everything will start working. So far so good though, I think. Let's quickly look at the machines. We aren't mining enough. Yes, we are. Probably, possibly. So this is good. This is good. This is a long episode, but I like the episodes to be in chapters. So this is the episode where we make the solar sails. Basically. Out. Out and out. So this is in and in. In and in. That looks a bit awkward. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then we have solar sails out. This also means that we have solar sails quite close to a logistics station, which means that later in the game we can what can we? We can ship them to different planets, for instance. Different solar systems. Let's have the other, sure. There and there. I'm not sure how quick these fire and how this is going to be, but and how much power they drain even. Well, let's look at that because they might drain a lot of power. 1.2 megawatts. Oh, and 5 of them. That's 6 megawatts. That's fine. So I guess this might be. Oh, hopefully it works. Yeah, it works fine. And there. Bots. Oh, a tiny bit of bot cruelty going on. The bots are so happy to be working that they just fly off to work. We can't have tall buildings like extremely close. I'm glad we can power them at all, I guess. So let's look at the power now. Still satisfied, but we don't have. What's going on here? This belt is awkward. Yeah, I don't like that. It wasn't next to the machines. I like to have it next to the machines. We'll just move the power a bit. And I also think that that makes it makes the inserters use less energy, right? Because they aren't on as much. Clearly, that's what's breaking our power system. That we have a few inserters that has to be long range. No, it's extremely minor and probably doesn't matter. But while setting it up, it's nice to set it up properly, and it's sunny as well. Good timing, good timing. So these need to set an orbit apparently. So let's edit orbit. Let's see, is this okay with us? I think number 2. Let's delete that one and make a new one. Let's see. Too close to planet orbit. Does that mean the swarm will actually be outside the planet? That's cool. Let's not do that though. Let's have it like inside. And do we like that rotation? I think that, yeah. But let's a bit like that, maybe? I don't know. That, 168. Create, so that was number 2. Let's let half of them go for number 1. Is it going to shoot right away? Apparently not. Pitch limit. Because the sun is too high. Oh! Oh, we have our first thingy. So these ones are going to shoot the number 2. That was so cool. It was just as it was able to shoot. So here, this was difficult, but yeah, they're shooting to 2 different orbits now. Some of them land here, or land, and so some of them up here. So good. We have the swarm happening, and here we can see how it works. Okay, so we already have a megawatt, but I guess 70% of this won't be doable. But I also think that we are going to run out of this thing. We'll see. But for now, I think that this is perfect. We have, let's look at the upgrades. We have the life. They have a long life. So let's start researching these and then go back home and make these. But to do that, we needed to remember to bring a few of these. We need, what, 10 each. So maybe we bring 20, 30. Let's bring as much as possible. 60, 70. We don't need that many of the dishes, I think, because one of them was like 5 megawatts. Yeah, so we, if basic generation though, I don't know what basic generation is, but if they only make 30% of 5 megawatts, we're going to need a whole bunch of them, which means they are barely, they're like 5 solar panels. Okay, so we might need many of them. So let's go with 140. There we go. That means we can make 14 of them. I don't think we're going to make that many, but still. So everything up here is doing great on power. We have a few too many ships, I think. Maybe we only use 5, and then we have 5 for something else. And we call it done. Oh, there's our planet. I'm going to fly home before ending the episode. Oh, and there's the swarm. Where's the other one? Maybe we see both. Oh, there's the other one. Straight ahead. So that's nice. This is a good start to everything. Of course, right now, the planet we made them on are in darkness, or the cannons are in darkness or can't shoot, so there will be a slight break in the new solar sails. This is so cool though. It's actually rotating around. So, power issues solved? Probably not, but one step closer, and I'm very happy with actually building it on a different planet. We're running out of... No, we have fuel. Oh, if we were out of fuel and missed the planet, I think I would cry, because then it would probably take an hour to get back, maybe more. But now we are back without having to cry, so I guess that's a good thing. And this is the science. We're doing good on this. Yeah, we only need titanium. I like that titanium is the breakpoint, because that's an easy thing to fix. and it also leaves us with more space exploration and traveling. So that's fun as well. Anyway, this is the longest episode so far. It's above an hour, but we started off here and we end it here, but with decent power, and we have a stack of those. Having a stack of those for 1 hour of playtime, I'm happy with that. And we also have the swarm. And we have a swarm that's building, let's see here, yeah, 130 something. So that's nice, that's nice. I could watch this forever, but yeah, long episode. So we'll see if we can get the dish, the solar dish thing, what's it called? The ray receiver, in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.